we're going to start by being forthright and admitting the problems. In fact, there's four kind of themes I'm going to touch on. One, we're going to be forthright about the bad that has been done. Secondly, though, we are going to see that there are mitigating factors in almost every case. Things like noble intentions at the beginning, for example.
Not those exclude it. Not that excuses it.
Exactly. In fact, they will be maybe at best explanations for someone's behavior, but not justifications. And that's important. It will help us understand why that person did what they did, but we will still say, oh man, they blew it. They shouldn't have done that. Thirdly, we're going to find that numbers are exaggerated. Sorry, Kirk, go ahead.
Yeah, and I think I just want to emphasize that aspect of things. What you've just mentioned is that as you go through this, Michael, I think it'll be important for our listeners to, even before you point out this, to ask themselves the question, are they doing this because of Christianity, for the teachings of Jesus, for example, or do we have normal people who do the same things in every arena of life? You can see people doing bad things in sports, certain coaches. You can see them doing bad things in government. But it gets worse if they achieve a position of power and begin to use that position to then cater to the human nature things within them and set aside. And basically, religion can be used as well as a platform to allow one's human nature to do what it wants.
Yeah, any good idea, any good thing can be twisted and used for bad. I'm pretty sure that statement is true. So the third factor that we're going to look at is that the numbers are usually exaggerated. And that's going to get us back to the Enlightenment project again that I talked about. But here we're going to find the culprits at the beginning were not the Enlightenment atheists. It was the Protestant Christians who started the whole process of exaggerating the numbers of involved in the bad things that were done. A fourth thing is the question, would any of us really have done much better? And this is a little bit harder, but maybe, and I've heard other people talk about this, ask yourself the question, if you were in Nazi Germany, are you sure you would have been the one to stand up to Hitler? You would have been the Bonhoeffer who ended up losing his life? Or would you have been like the majority of the people, just just let it happen, even though you knew it was wrong? And
there's a reason Bonhoeffer is famous.
Yeah, that's right. And maybe ask yourself the question, how many unpopular things are you standing up for today where you're willing to take the heat?